Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Darrick L. Tucker. I am one of the board members of Rhinos Nation. This company was formed to help Black people and certain Black companies become more self-sufficient so we can stand on our own 2 feet. That is very, very important to our mission here, is what we do at Rhinos Nation. The time now is 7 minutes after 7 o'clock p.m., and that is Central Standard Time, and that will be the 21st of March, 2024. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go into what we normally do, our regular routine, is go into a short prayer and actually, so I'm going to ask everybody to please put their phone, computers, if you haven't done so at this time, please put it on mute. I can hear some people in the background now, so if you don't mind putting your phones or computers on mute for us. And matter of fact, I will help some of you all out. Okay. So let's go to our Father in prayer, and then we'll go straight to our agenda. Father God Almighty, thank you again for another blessed day. Please continue to bless us. We strive to do everything in decent order and do everything we can to help our people to grow and become more self-sufficient, most possible professional in Christ-like. Continue to bless us in our meeting this evening, Father, that we reach out and be as professional and positive as well as courteous to everyone here, and for those that will be watching us also by video, Father. Continue to bless us that we do everything we can to help our people to come together as a team and a unit, that we can work together, Father, in the most positive way. In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, we do so pray. Amen. I want to thank you all for coming. So let me do this. Let me pull up our agenda so we share a screen. There's some things that we're working on. So let me know when you're able to see this. Again, we are recording this. Make sure we got the volume up as loud as we can. Hold on for a second. Sure we don't have no problems with the microphone. Okay, that's how I wanted to do that. Okay. All right, so everybody can still hear me pretty good. That's not a problem, correct? If you don't have a lot of noise in the background, if you wish to take your phone and computers off mute, you can do so now at this time. That'd be fine. What I'm showing you right now on the screen, on our share screen section, you know, we already went over this today, is our regular scheduled meeting, our general meeting is on Thursdays. It's Thursday evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. This evening, we're going to be discussing our RNC, which is one of our biggest assets, not our only, but one of our biggest assets is our RNC. So we're going to discuss that a little more in detail today. And what I wanted to go over was our, investment and sacrifice. And really, when you think about those, if you looked it up in the definition in a dictionary, you actually find it basically the same thing. Putting down an investment is actually making a sacrifice at the time. Starting a business, you're actually going to sacrifice certain things because not only money, but also your time, your efforts and things of that nature. All those things are going to be sacrificed to start a successful business. You just don't get to just roll up out of bed one day and just start a successful business. That's not the way it works. And it surely doesn't start for a lot of people that look like us who are Black. And I don't care if in this country or any other country, but I know for in this country, it takes a lot of effort to put together a successful business because a lot of people don't shop with us. So we're gonna be as a lot of people like to say, I guess even some of the older like people, but we're gonna keep it 100. So our objective is tonight, I'm gonna actually give you some facts on what we're doing and how we're getting things done here at Rhinos Nation and how we're doing it with using our RNC. Because over just last couple of months, we've had some things come up where it was not just, I'm gonna tell you the way, not that I feel, but I've had quite a few people call me even after some of our calls and discuss these things with me and saying, okay, Tucker, why are we discussing this and why we keep bringing this up and why we got to keep going there? So there's certain reasons why we do certain things and we're repetitive. One of the reasons we're repetitive is just like advertising. I'm advertising and marketing specialist. So this is what we do. And I tell people all the time when they're getting advertising, matter of fact, I'm not the only person that does advertising here. You can actually, one of the people is Cheryl Adams, who actually has her own advertising company. And then also a person that actually does a lot of advertising is C.W. Whitaker, who's out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. who's got several thousand people that follow him. And he's been doing advertising for quite a while as well. And I even asked him today, and I talked to him directly, and I said, well, how many people besides me that's actually talking to you about actually doing advertising? He said, none has actually called him yet. See, this is the problem we run up on a lot, because I have a lot of people that love to come in and challenge me, and I got no problem with you thinking that you're smarter than me. That's fine. I got no problem with that. I'm not the smartest person on the planet. I don't ever pretend to be. But I know what I do, and what I do, I'll do well. Now, but when I look at this thing and I say, okay, well, we got people on our team that can help us do a lot of things. Like for those Black business owners that need to actually get the word out to folks to know who you are, then advertising will be one of those major things that you need to do. There is no getting around that. If we don't know who you are and what you have as a product or service, or where you located, or how we can actually contact you, then we basically going to have a very hard time patronizing your business. And if they don't understand what patronizing means, that means that we're going to be shopping with you to buy your products and services. It's going to be difficult for us to be patronizing you, especially not only on a regular basis, but just on the first time, because we have no idea you exist. And I love when people come in and say, well, Tucker, well, I'm doing a lot of advertising. I said, okay, well, that's fine. I can't find you anywhere. They said, well, I'm on social media. I got to be all, And I tell people all the time, just because you have a business don't mean you're actually equipped to actually run every part of the business, because a lot of our Black business owners have never had one single day of business structure training. Don't get it confused. I'm not going to twist it. This is not a business forum meeting. This is where our people can actually be better at actually doing what? Supporting our Black business owners, and our Black business owners can support us as a people. That's what we do in our overall meetings. It works as a team, so we actually do both. We feel both pies. We feel the one for the membership and our sponsorship. This is the meeting we have, but mostly we actually tend to actually work on what? The side of the membership on the day, because that's what we do as a whole. Because we have our business meetings on Saturday afternoons, strictly for our business owners. So what I was looking at, and we have a lot of people, and I tell folks all the time, and I've been training people for years, and over again on how to run a successful business. So I want to make sure people understand where we are when it comes to investment and sacrifice. And an investment basically is to the point of the sacrifice of certain, see, right here, the sacrifice of certain present values that you have right now for what? The uncertain future reward. So you're putting time, money in, and an effort. So it's not always when you're about investment. It's not always about how much money you put in. A lot of times, especially ask the right business person, they'll tell you, man, look, it's become down to my time, because my time is what? My time is money. If I got to do so much stuff and it takes me forever to do the little nickel and dime things, it stops me from being creative, because I got to actually do the little nickel and dime things. So I need to pay somebody to do those things, which we sometimes look as tedious, but they're very important to get done, in order for people like you all, that the general public, be able to find us, because I need to make it easier for the members of Rhinos Nation, as well as for other Black folks, as well as for everybody else. And I understand that, but we're looking at the Black people, which is the 45 billion Black people in this country. Again, there's nothing that you have to believe that I tell you at any time without having to do the research to make sure that everything I tell you is absolutely correct. I'm gonna make mistakes and fall down and come up short as well. But when I specialize in something, what I specialize in more than anything, and probably is a knock, is I specialize in running the business. And not just running the business, but running the successful business. Because some of you all actually believe that Rhinos Nation started its own, it just got created almost like the Big Bang Theory. It just all of a sudden just appeared and went out of the blue. I just sat in on the meeting and just took over with no experience, no knowledge, no nothing. I'm just taking over. I'm just running this. I've actually had people over the years of actually doing Rhinos Nation come up and say, well, I wonder if we can get somebody else to do this. Well, then you know what you do? Do get somebody else. You know what? Let me step down today. And I was just talking to my daughter today, and we were just laughing, talking. She was doing some things, and she was working out some stuff. And I said, Chilla, I've been doing this part of this deal for the newsletters we get ready to do. I've been doing that for years. And she said, well, I wanted to be independent. And I love you being independent. But it's great to be independent. But I said, why would you do this for 2-3 hours or 2-3 days when you can easily pick up the phone and call your dad and say, Dad, I know you've been doing this, and I'm working on it, and I'm having a hard time with this. Cool. Let me tell you how to get that started. She called, we had a conversation today and actually figured it out in less than 10 minutes. Why? Because she picked up and called somebody here to what? The knowledge and intelligence of actually knowing how and experience about really doing that before. It's not like me if I'm going to Mr. Cooper. I don't ever go to Mr. Cooper and say, Mr. Cooper, this is where we're going to actually set up the back office for doing cryptocurrency. Why? Because I look like a fool telling him about to set up the deal in cryptocurrency when he goes to the back office, when he has the expertise and experience of doing it, and I do not. I would look stupid going to Tarrus, and I'll take you can ask Tarrus or Mr. Cooper anytime. Have I ever? And we just had a meeting with Mr. Cooper and Mr. Tarrus just this past weekend. We were talking about several things and went over stuff about how to make this a lot more feasible for people to understand how this can be a benefit to Black people. And everybody calls the most intelligent people in the world, but that don't mean that you're intelligent in everything. You got to know your lane. I would never, all the years I've known Tarrus, I've never went to Tarrus' office. And I actually got a building. I mean, I got a office suite in the building with Tarrus, as well as some other Black business owners. I have not yet once went to him and said, Mr. Tarrus, this is where you need to fix my computer. I'm bringing you my computer, but I'm going to tell you what you can do. You're going to take it apart, and over here, you're going to move this over here. You're going to put the memory here. There. I have never once done that. Why? Because I am not an expert. I don't have the expertise or the knowledge or the training to actually do that. You know, if I go to him and say that, I would look like a fool standing there telling him how to actually run that part of the business, because that's what Tarrus does well. That's what he do. But yet I can't get Black folk to stop coming and challenge me to tell me how to run a business. And it's not always the business people, it's the people that's never ran a business before that have the audacity to say, okay, well, we think we need somebody else to do it. I've actually had people on our business meetings as well as on our regular meetings that say, well, I think somebody else needs to run it. I've actually had a Black woman years ago said, I like the concept, Tucker, but I think somebody else needs to run it. And I asked her, you know, she don't even know me that well. And I'm like, well, why do you believe someone else needs to run Rhinos Nation? Because what you got is so great. But we put somebody else out there with the experience and somebody that's well known that this thing can take off. I said, you know what? The only person that could probably do this better than me is somebody white. You know why? Because not that they smarter than me, it's because they got the leg up, because we as Black people will follow white folks, and these are facts, and the numbers are there to be proven, that we will follow white folks no matter where they go, no matter how stupid they are, no matter how dumb it sounds, we will follow them and give them our money. Even though they put us down and treat us like crap, we will still give them our money before we give it to an intelligent Black brother or sister. That's the facts. And at any time that I'm lying, you can let me know, or I'm even just slightly off. You can let me know. These are facts. Mr. Young has been with me for several years. I've never walked in this building. I never walked in the same building me and Mr. Young in, and walked into his shop and told Mr. Young how to run his business. That has not been one single day. I'm a marketing consultant specialist. Never, not in my wildest dream would I think of walking in and say, Mr. Young, I think if you move the oils you got over here and you put them off that counter, move over to that counter, I think you can bring in more traffic. It would never, ever happen. Because it's not my place to do that. Even when I have the skills to actually tell a person how to actually make their business more effective and run more efficient, I don't do that because I've seen other people take over people's business without even the consideration of how they feel about how they want to run their own business. Your business is going to be different than anybody else's business. I don't care if y'all cooking and selling the same thing. Y'all can all sell the same doggone phone. You can sell the same cell phone. That don't mean you're going to run it the same way. Tarrus sell the cell phones, and Sean can sell cell phones. Mr. Young can sell them. Mr. Cooper can sell them. But that don't mean that they're going to all sell them the same way. They can have different ways of selling cell phone, even though it's the same doggone product. Because things run different. People think different. When it comes to actually buying your products or services, we got to do better when it comes to that. So we need to understand when we're doing investment and sacrifice, sometimes it is better. Sometimes when you don't know any better, stop pretending that you do, instead of trying to challenge me on every little single step I make, because you're slowing us down from where we need to get, where we need to be, where we go. Why? Because there's not too many people on this team right now that's on this call. Right now, there's even with Rhinos Nation. They can run Rhinos Nation better than I can. It is not a power of back. These are facts. And I would just tell my daughter, I said, you know what? Next time somebody tells me about what we're doing, what I'm doing, I'm just, you know what? I'm going to step down. Bob, Sally, Jill, I'm going to let you run it. I tell you what, Let's see how many people that will volunteer to say, you know what? I agree with Mr. Tucker stepping down, and I want Sally to actually run it because I think Sally can do a better job. Let's see how many people do that. It's not because I got to pat myself on the back. It's because I know what I am doing. It isn't formed by accident. There's a thing that we got here called a chain of command. See, I put in the investment sacrifice, been doing it for 15 years. Tarrus maybe about 2 or 3 years after I started. He is the oldest person beside our other board member who was Eloise over with me when day one. When it comes to even my family members, Tarrus is the second person behind Eloise that been with me the longest, been working with him long. He knows more about this business than almost anybody else besides me on this team, period. And Tarrus would never, ever, ever, ever challenge me. He would ask me questions because I love him for that. Because there are sometimes that I'll be wrong, and Tarrus say, okay, well, Tucker, I think we can do something wrong, even though I don't understand it, but let me just ask you a question and see if it works better this way. That's the professional and most polite way to do something. I don't know. What do you think about this, Tarrus? You think it'll work? Mr. Cooper, I understand you doing such, but from a business standpoint, you think it might work better this way? Okay, fine. You don't? Okay, good. That's all I need. That's your expertise. Let me get out the way. So this is what we want to do. We have a thing called a chain of command. Well, all you ought to understand, we have a board of directors. And you go on our website and find this out as well. That'll be me. I'm one of the board of directors. There'll be Tarrus Pointer and Eloise Strauther. Then the president, CEO, and fellows, who? Yours truly, me, Darrick Tucker. We have advisory board members. We got Taisha, Simmons-Wortham, and Justin Cooper, who is our new advisory board member. Then we actually put together some more chambers of things that's going to be fitting there. And then under that, it comes the members. That's the next person in line. Now, people say, well, okay, well, what about the sponsors? The sponsors are not people, so no, they won't be on the chain of command because sponsorship is what? The actual business. And we say that all the time. Why? Because the reason the sponsors are the company, not the people. The people can only be members. The people can never be sponsors. The reason we have that put in place. So we want to make sure we cover that because it's important that you understand that you all that's active with us. I'm never going to ask you to invest your time, sacrifice your money, your efforts, and you're active with a company that don't know where they're going and find by the city they're paying, because that will be foolish on my part to do that. That means that I'm asking you to do something and then follow behind somebody like the blind leading the blind. I'm a biblical person. I believe in actually doing things. Now, I'm not preaching to you all, but I'm understanding when I tell you something. I don't ever tell anybody that I know such and such about the Bible until they give me what? Book, chapter, and verse. Same thing I do with my business. You're going to tell me that you can do such and such, show me the facts. You tell me, well, I'm doing it because I believe it is in my heart, that's fine. That's a relationship kind of thing. You believe something's going to work out. You have that in your mind. Okay, that's great. But show me the proof that it works. Mr. Cooper, when he went to Mr. Cooper, I said, show me how that works. I ain't going to challenge him. I want to make sure that I'm going to do business with him. I'm going to bring anybody else to do business with Mr. Cooper. I know when I go to him, I said, Mr. Cooper is the person. Why? Because I've done my research. I check with Mr. Cooper to make sure that what he's telling me, he knows what he's talking about. Now, when he get outside of my lane or the information I need to know, okay, that's where I stop. When he gets too deep, I say, look, I'm treating you like I'm an auto mechanic. Look, don't tell me that you're going to put the screw over here and the bolt over here and the engine over there. I don't need to know any of that. I'm not going to remember, and it's not my expertise. All I need to know is what's the problem? How can I make sure it never happens again if I can help it? And then also making sure that how much it's going to cost. So I make sure I have the money to pay you. So here are the keys, and let me know how long it's going to be. And when I come back, I'm paying you for it. Boom, boom. Thank you, appreciate it. And I'll see you whenever I have another problem. Hopefully, it won't have it. Tell me how to prevent that problem. I'm always looking for that. I like to do prevention opposed to actually repairs. No one in their right mind said, I'd rather my arm get broke and repair opposed to how can I prevent myself from breaking my arm. That doesn't make good common sense. So let me bring you here, because this is important so we can actually do this. And Lord knows, no, this won't be the first or the last time we're going to have to go through this, because we're going to always have Black people that's going to challenge us no matter who you are. It's not just me. They're going to be challenging Mr. Tarrus. I've actually talked to Tarrus several times. They come in and challenge Tarrus and try to tell them how to run their business. They don't have a clue of how to run a business, never had a business, never had a computer business, but they'll stand right in Tarrus' doggone office and tell them how to act. I'm going to put the computer together. You don't know, get out the way. Now, for you all today, it's one thing for me to come up here and tell you I did such and such, but hey, I know we people like to see. Board of directors. Here's Eloise. She don't like to put her information out there. She's one of those people that don't like to give a lot. Tarrus Pointer, also here's his information. You can look up his expertise. And lo and behold, here's mine. I put myself in here. I'm an entrepreneur and an author. I actually wrote a book back in 2010, The Rebirth of a Black Nation. So not only did that, I actually wrote a book. Not only I write a book, but I actually published my own book. Not only I published my own book, but I actually published 2 other books because the people that was actually doing the publishing company couldn't get it done. And actually the people came to me and I had to finish out their publishing because publishing is nothing but marketing and part of advertising and sales. So I was already doing it. I just wasn't doing it from a book deal. So I went to a Black company in Florida. They couldn't get the job done. And not only had to finish and actually publish my own book, but ended up publishing 2 other people's books. That's success. These are some of the companies that I started. So you all that don't know and never been to the website, please go to the website. I'm just not telling you to pat myself on the back, but I want you to understand you fall behind somebody that actually know what they are doing. This is not by accident. I put the years in. One of the companies I ran was Nitro Enterprise, a commercial furniture company. United Freight Systems, a courier business. Easy Pickers, a minority small business lending company. This is a small lending, the financial company, people. This is where I took tens of thousands of dollars and invested in other Black-owned businesses so they can do what? Run an efficient business with my money. And did well with that until the people could not pay me back. And I felt bad after the money. That's the only reason I shut that down. Easy Pickers was a great business. The problem is I just didn't have the heart to keep getting no conversation when people couldn't make the monthly payments. And I knew a lot of them was running into problems. And a lot of them, I had a couple that were startups. And I knew I told them, don't sweat it. I ain't asking you to sweat. I don't ever ask try to get blood from a tournament. It makes no sense. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But I couldn't no longer do it because of my emotions and feeling. I felt bad when people couldn't make it. They just drained me because a lot of times I had people that could make the payment, but they allowed everybody. And I had some people, I just told them, look, just write it off. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about actually sending me a payment. And 2 people still send me payments even after I shut the business down because I felt so bad actually taking money from them, even though I loaned them the money. That's just who I am. Then I got a company called a COC Directory. See, I told you, one of the businesses I think that actually failed but didn't fail was Easy Pickers. It's because I just didn't have the heart to do it. COC Directory, a Christian information company that I started with Church of Christ Directory. I'm doing it with Christians all over, and that got to a whole different level. Then the Paradise MC is basically something that I actually changed and all went under the Tucker Group, a marketing consultant, website design firm, and publishing company. See, you're not just following behind somebody just actually got up one day, filled up the turnip truck and decided, you know what, I'm going to run company and call it Rhinos Nation. No, it don't work that way. It'll tell you how I got started. Been in business over 30 years, now over 35. This is what I've been doing for many, many years. Again, the book, The Rebirth of a Black Nation. It went over well with a lot of people. I even stopped putting it out to sale because I wanted to actually do it when I actually got Rhinos Nation to a part where I could actually make the book sell for itself. That was back in November 2010 when I wrote my own book and published my own book about Black people and Black businesses, and basically about me. Then these are also my history. You can go through it as well. So this is just making sure you all understand you're not following behind some people that just don't have a clue what the hell they're doing. I have the experience, the expertise, and I invested and actually sacrificed to get here. And my family will tell you, there was a lot of times I wasn't with them because I was running the business. Nitro Enterprise from 1987 to 2001 had super major companies, some of the largest corporations in the world, DFW International Airport, Texas Instruments, World Cup US 94, World Cup, the largest sporting event in the freaking world. And not only did I have one contract with them, but I had 2. Even when they came to Dallas, Texas, you ain't got to believe me. When they came to Dallas, Texas, they were trying to boycott them because they wasn't getting enough Black participation. I even not only got in there and got 2 contracts for myself, but I went in there and actually got contracts for other Black business owners. Bank One, Texas Department of Human Services. See, I was doing this long before I started Rhinos Nation. McDonald's Corporation. I ain't talking about one Mac. I'm talking about the corporation. This is what I do, people. United Freight System. Some of the largest corporations in the world. I was doing the freight service for Dallas Fort Worth International, Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Memphis, Tennessee. Some of the largest corporations, DFW International Airport, and some of the other large banks. I was actually had a freight company that would actually do as a courier that would actually run their precious items and information from one board member to another, from one client to another client. This is what we were doing. Easy Pickers, I already told you about that. Black-owned business lending company. Black Galaxy, where we did a lot of Black information. I was making $300 a second, a second of all of 30 seconds, I'm sorry, all of 30 seconds for actually they would send me information from DFW International Airport to post on my website so other Black business owners would be able to see the information. They paid me $300 basically to actually copy and paste the information on my website. It took me all of one, sometimes less than 2 minutes at the most to actually copy, paste it on my website, and boom, I got an invoice going to them. And I was doing them like 3 to 6 of them a day, 5 days a week. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to do this. I do it because I love my people. Again, we already went over the COC director, the Paradise MC, the publishing company, marketing. We already told you that. Rhinos Nation, where we are right now, going to change the world. Young Rhino Club, leveling the playing field. We've actually done this, where we train young Black students to do what? Run their own business absolutely for free without paying a dime to get in. Pick them up in limousines. Did that because we didn't have to rely on the parents trying to get them there or get them home. Make sure we had somewhere where we can feed them every single day. And we're not talking about no box lunch. We're talking about they ate healthy lunch every day they came in. I'm sorry, a healthy breakfast. Every day they came to the workshop. Every Saturday, they didn't have to worry about actually feeding them, train them, transport them, or anything else. We did that 100% from Rhinos Nation. And if you all that don't believe me, here are my credentials. You can look any of these up, call them up. They still got me in my files, even though it's been years since I've been there. DFW International Airport Board with 3 different companies: Nitro Enterprises, United Freight System, and the Black Galley. So I had 3 different companies with contracts with these people for years. These don't nickel and dime. These were 5-year contracts, ladies and gentlemen. And I had them more than once. Texas Instruments, World Cup, Texas Department of Human Services in Houston, Bank One, McDonald's, Manufacturer Plus, Greenery Girl, Reese Enterprises, CSS, the Consortium Dallas of Texas, Pride Fighting. It was a pride fighting company here in the Dallas and Memphis and Mississippi area that I actually used to do work for them and do their websites and marketing for them. Deb's Apparel and Uniforms, a Black company out of not Dallas, but San Antonio, Texas. I believe, no, Austin, Texas. PW Enterprises, the Mule, a Black inventor that invented something that was fantastic. He invented a product called the Mule, which you can travel and actually had like a huge backpack with a wheel on it. Absolutely fantastic. Toes and Associates is a Black engineer company that I still do business with today. It's a Black engineer firm. Joy Promotion, one of the largest promotional companies in the Texas area. Mahogany Inc. and Wonder Sugar and Sweets. Now, this is a company. I love this young lady and her family. This is the sister that died a few years back because she had complications, I believe, with her kidneys. But this lady used to make the most incredible specialty desserts I've ever seen. She can make cakes look like anything: footballs, pocketbooks, cars, whatever. You know, if you've seen her, I mean, she was absolutely fantastic. And so many more. You are not with a fly-by-night, brother. You're not with somebody that's acting, patting himself on the back, that's pretending to know what I don't know. I stay in my lane. I'm great at what I do, and I put the years in and got the experience. This is who I am. This is the guy that you're following behind right now that's actually running Rhinos Nation. If anybody here to think that they can do a better job at any time, you can step up and just take over. It doesn't matter to me. If you think you can do the job, just let me know. Matter of fact, here's the key thing. Start your own. You ain't got to be here. Start your own. If you can think you can do a better job than Rhinos Nation, start your own. And yes, we could have been a whole lot further along. I can take some money from some white corporations. Tarrus has told me on a million times, Tucker, we can do such and such. There's white corporations coming to you and asking you to get with them so you can bring in Black business owners. And they're willing to not only do it free, but they're willing to give me so much money to actually get in. I turned them down every single time because it's not about the money. Don't chase money. If I wanted money, I could have brought the white folks in and got the money right away. Right away. They're not the white people. These are white corporations, white businesses. They're doing billions of dollars a year in trade. And you think I'm lying? Tarrus is on the call. He's on the call. And I just had a meeting with him, remember, him and Mr. Cooper, and we were just discussing that. I turned them down because I didn't want nothing from them. Except for the information I got, I don't know them to be nowhere near Rhinos Nation. Even though they were willing to pay me to do it. I don't give a rat's. And I would get an email from them 2-3 times a week to actually join the organization. And there's not just one, several of them. Because of my expertise and what I do. Don't get it twisted, brothers and sisters. I am that nigga. So you're falling behind the guy that actually knows not that I won't make mistakes and screw up and fall short because I'm human. I do that. But I'm here because I love my people. I love us, and I love us as business owners. I love us because we have a fight in front of us, and it is not Darrick Tucker. We have a fight in front of us, and it is not Rhinos Nation. We have a fight in front of us, and it's those other people and other Black folks as well that's going to do everything they can to make sure we don't get to where we need to be going. We have the opportunity of a lifetime, not only because of Rhinos Nation, and not just myself. We got CW, we got Katrina, we got Justin, we got Tarrus, we got Taisha. We got some super ingenious brothers and sisters out here that know how to work and run a well-efficient business. It's one of the reasons I highly recruit them people. But as long as we're cheddar, we have training that we do that were free. There's not a business call that we had so far this year that was not free. We could have easily charged thousands. I paid thousands of dollars when I was in DFW airport area or Dallas-Fort Worth for years to actually go to hotel and events where you would have to pay thousands of dollars to get into events for training. You would actually be there for 2 or 3 days and you would pay for the hotel. So I would have to travel from Dallas to Austin to Houston, all over the Texas area, and sometimes to Chicago and other places. I would have to pay to actually travel. Then when I got there, I had to pay for my food. Then when I paid for my food, I had to pay for the event. I had to pay for the event before I got there. This is what we do. And you all are getting a lot of this information stuff from me for free. I just heard this deal. What just happened? This is an opportunity for us to do what? Do better. And I'm not running you down. And look at all the Black businesses we just had in because we got the RNC. I've given away thousands. Mr. Cooper can actually let you know if I'm lying. Not making a mistake, not screwing up, not got it wrong, but I'm lying. I've paid thousands to tens of thousands of dollars in RNC money to a lot of the vendors that's owned here, business owners. Been Mr. Cooper a long time to get that vendor thing in my head, which is absolutely right. Vendors and sponsors about the same thing. To a lot of business owners, not only to help them get started, because I know putting money in their pocket will help them actually grow as well as help the team grow, as well as help Black people grow. What I'm doing, that's not new under the sun. You never heard of the government doing this for years? These bailouts and stuff they be doing all the time. They be giving away billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. Why? Because they said, well, this is going to help regenerate the economy. So we're going to put this money back in. The only problem is it never actually happened to us. We as Black people, a lot of times, we don't see that money where they regenerate. You want one of the best way you can regenerate the economy is give money to Black folks. You know who spend money more than us? Nobody. If they really wanted the white companies to start doing better, give the money to Black folks. In less than a week, we will actually patronize almost every white company in the United States. They will be actually off their feet instantly. There will be no financial problem whatsoever. If they ever wanted to really get the economy back to running, give the money to Black people. We will go and buy shit we know we don't need. They can give us $20,000 a piece right now, the $45 million. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give $20 million to every one of us and watch where that money go. I can guarantee you almost this. Well, I don't know how to guarantee you. Less than 1% of us is gonna actually save that $20,000. We're gonna go spend that shit on stuff we know we have no clue in actually buying. We're gonna go buy stuff to impress people we don't even know who the hell we are. But like, you're gonna be driving out, girl, you see this pocketbook I got? I got this from such and such. It cost me $5,000. We go out and brag about shopping with white folks to other white people that don't have a clue who we are and don't give a rat's ass who we are. But yet, we would spend less than 1% of that with Black people. See, they would never have to worry about trying to rebuild up the Black community because they know we get that money to us. We are not spending it with Black people. We're gonna spend 99.9% of that with white folks. You know why I know? Because the doggone number says it and have been saying it for years. We're up to now $1.5+ trillion a year as a race. 1.5+ trillion. We spend on goods and services every year, and we spend more even when we make less. So talk about how we do that, because we spend money we don't have. We pull out that old credit card, and we go and swipe that bad boy, and there's nothing left on that card. I'm gonna wear the doggone card out with the numbers and the name. You can't even read it anymore. We know we ain't got money in that card, but we swipe that bad boy anyway. And then we buy stuff that we know we don't even need. I got Katrina here, who is a queen of queens. She sit here, she's the only company on our team that does grant writing. The only company that I know on here Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's another one out of Dallas as well. She doesn't do it anymore to that level. Her name is also Mrs. Smith. But Trina does it right now, where all these companies that came before me, that always say, Mr. Tucker, we need more money. We can do this money. We need money for this. We need money for that. I said, you know what? Katrina write grants. Katrina write grants. They give out money. You know what to do with a grant? You can get the money from a grant. It gives you the money and you don't have to pay it back. And also, now here's the other key thing that a lot of people don't understand because they don't understand tax. I used to do business taxes for years. If you can actually use some of your grant money for part of your business that you can write off, they even pay you back, even though the money came from the government. But you can actually get a write-off, even though it wasn't your money to start with. Doesn't matter where you got the money from. The thing about it, you got the money to go and spend it to build your business up in the government. If it say, look, if you're using that for advertising marketing, which is 100% tax write-off, it's 100% tax write-off. We don't care if you got it from the government. You don't care if you got it from your mom. We don't care if you actually earned it. At the end of the day, you still spend it to actually boost up your business from an advertising. It's 100% tax write-off. You write it off on your tax. And I still got folks challenging me. He's talking about, well, you know, if I think you actually give some of this money away, that it's going to mess up the system. How is it mess up the system when the government been doing this long before we was even children? They've been putting money back into the economy so people can actually spend it to go do what? Spend it with the black business owners. So I do the same thing. And now I got people challenging me, saying, well, Tucker, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, hell, ain't nobody challenged the government yet on it. Nobody at least stop them from doing it. They do it to the tune of trillions of dollars a year. And it ain't affected the black people yet. Well, see, now I go and do it. I use our coins that we have, that we own completely. And all of a sudden now it's a damn mystery and it's a problem. People, if you don't understand, don't challenge it. Sometimes just roll with it. If you got questions, ask the question. I got no problem with it. Ask the question. And then when you find out you got the answer, move out the way. If you don't understand it, you don't understand it. Do some research and study on it. And then maybe you can figure it out. But just ask around sometime and say, hey, you know, I'd like to understand this more. As opposed to, I don't think you know what you're doing. Can we get somebody else to do it? No. What you can't do is stick your ass somewhere else and find somebody else to do it. I'm tired. This is me dusting off the old Darrick talk. I told you it was a special meeting. This is a special meeting. But anybody else that want to challenge me, you're going to run up on the old Darrick talk. I'm that Negro. I challenged white corporations for years. I got zero problems in challenging black folks. You are not on that level. These were some evil mobs. Some of these white corporations was evil as hell. I fought them day in and day out, day in and day out. I got zero problem in actually making sure that you all understand I am that Negro. I'm here to protect you. You don't have to go out and fight for Rhinos Nation. Anybody got a problem with Rhinos Nation, send them to me. I've been saying this since day one. I even told Tarrus that. Tarrus, I thought Tarrus was going to actually just destroy somebody one time. I like, damn, I had to get out of the way between Tarrus and the other person because Tarrus got to the point I've never seen him that damn mad, and Tarrus is a lot bigger than me. I'm like, damn, I don't never want to make that brother upset. And that was funny when I got away from him. I was like, damn, I don't stand between you and him because shit, I thought you were going to hurt that. You see, the end of the thing is, I'm here to do everything I can, and so is Tarrus, Mr. Cooper, because people on our team, Shella, and all these business owners that's doing everything they can. They're here to actually be of service to our black people. Our black people, we need to actually do more to work together with the black business owners, and we're selective about which black companies we work with. No anybody can come in here as a black business owner. You'll see on that we are very selective. We have rules and guidelines. Now, anybody can be a member because we can't stop you. We can't deter you from being a member because of your race, color, creed, religion, whatever, because it's illegal in this country to do that. But I can turn down a business all day long. There is no law that said I have to take a business on as a sponsor. A reason that we have to do certain things. It's not by chance. This is what we do. It's strategically put together. It took years to get here. It took years to get here. It's going to take years to try to destroy us. So anybody got in mind that they think they can bring us down, you in for a fight. You probably don't want. And it's just not for the people on the call. For anybody actually can be real. I just want you to know this is a strong, that's the reason we call it Rhinos Nation. You see that logo on the back? We Rhinos Nation for a reason. This is not the Butterfly Club. We're not weak. I don't roll over. And I don't play dead. You come for me, you come for the team, I'm going to make sure I put you in your place. And I ain't talking about hurting you. I'm talking about actually letting you know you're doing the wrong thing. You need to go somewhere else. It's not the place for you. Now, let me get back to this Because you need to know that you with a team that's going to support you. Because I don't want nobody coming in, well, we get with them, I don't know what the guy. We have a team, a board of directors, advisories, people that I say, I'm not the only one. But do I run this company? In a word, yes, I do. There's nobody on this team that basically, if I make a decision, want something done, it'll be done. But I don't have that mindset. I don't go in and tell everybody what to do. I didn't bring Mr. Cooper in and tell him how to run the business. I didn't bring Tarrus in as the board member to tell him how to actually tell me what to do. I don't bring in mirrors. I bring in people that have ideals and suggestions that can actually stamp and say, Tucker, I believe we probably going the wrong way. Or, you know what? I just went down this road, that bridge is out. Not a problem at all, Mr. Cooper, I trust you. Let's go the other direction. Got zero problem with that. That's why I bring in people. Not that they actually believe everything I said, it's that I know that they have the Black people best interests in mind when I bring them on the table. I do not bring in board members to kiss up my butt. Never have, never will. I bring in people that's smart, strong-minded, and strong backbone that know how to actually do what they need to get done to make this team work. And we're going to start recruiting even more committee members. We're getting ready to go to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston. We're getting ready to do our Texas tour. We'll be going there April the 26th to the 27th of April. God willing, we'll be there to recruit even more Black people and Black business owners who that want to be part of this team. We're getting ready to put together an electronic newsletter. We'll be coming out this coming Tuesday. Been working on Cheddar, almost finished with it. It'll be coming out this Tuesday. We will be putting it every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. You will be getting this electronic newsletter so you can be able to keep up with what we're doing, because I know a lot of people don't go to the website, even though we get it out there for you. Ms. Cooper is redesigning another website or facelift for the website, which we got a meeting with him this Saturday. God willing, everything work well. We'll be actually trying to get that done in the next 2 to 3 weeks, he told us, without any roadblocks down the road. These are things we're working on. We're bringing in a thing right now I want to actually do. We asked last week, the celebration of Rhinos Nation members special day. These are things we want to do because we love our people. Now that deal for the Rhinos Nation special day deal, I want you all to see this, because you all that want it, all you need to do is send me the information. I'm gonna make sure y'all get this. Hold on, let me bring it up, because I want you all to be able to see how this thing works. It is absolutely fantastic. It is simple. It is not any hard. It's not hard at all to look at. It's not hard to try to figure it out. You ain't got to be a rocket scientist. If you want to actually participate in our, what we call our Rhinos Nation celebration members deal, is a simple form. It's a Google form. You go and fill it out. It's real simple. Not a lot of bells, no bells and whistles on it. Just simple instructions. For you all that are Rhinos Nation members, just come in and let us know if you want to be part of this deal. You can accept gifts. You want to accept cash or the RNC. You're going to let us know. That's not our job. You want to participate, it's optional. You don't have to do it if you're a member. It is if you wish. This is the way for us to be able to do what? Celebrate with you. We actually said right here, we kindly request that you complete our Rhinos Nation celebration membership form or members form if you would like to invite fellow members to join in celebrating your significant occasion or that of your child or children. Whether it's a birthday, anniversary, wedding, graduation, or any other special event, we welcome your participation. If you wish for us to actually help celebrate with you, if you do, you just let us know. Just by filling out the form. It's no, you ain't got to come in and say, well, I don't want this, I don't want, we ain't asked you all that. Just if you decide you want to participate, you fill out the form, we'll have that information, and we're going to post it. Now, here's what we're going to do. This is the information. Please is not to read, so please fill this out. You're going to let us know what special day that you have for us to be able to celebrate, and we're going to put it on our new page. And also, Mr. Cooper is developing our new website, new Facebook. So on our new facelift of our new site. And on that website, we're going to have a new page on there called the Rhinos Nation Celebrating Members page. So when you want to go on there, and we'll have it down there about a month. So if you have a month coming up, we say, okay, for coming April, we got 3 or 4 people that's getting married. We got 5 people that's actually getting ready to graduate. We got 10 people that's got birthday. Whatever that may be, you can post it on here. And for anybody that's a member, they do not have to contact us. They can actually go on there and just decide if they want to send them cash or they want to send them some RNC. It is a great way to actually do what? Be part of celebrating with that other member. So all you're going to do is give us your email address, which if you are a member, we already have, but we're going to make sure you give us the email address where you want us to post. If someone have any questions, you're going to give us your phone number, but as you see right here in parentheses, this will not be posted on our website. We do not post members' phone numbers. Only phone number we ever post or those are businesses. You need to be able to call a business. I believe I'm old school, but not general, nobody's personal phone. The first name and middle initial, if you have a middle initial, your last name, the date of birth, just the month and the date. Don't give us the year. We do not want the year because I know some people are a little ticket. They don't want to let folks know how old they are, how young they are. I don't have a problem with that. What occasion would you like for us to be celebrating with you? The birthday, you can check all of them if you wish. Birthday, anniversary, graduating, upcoming wedding. I don't have one of those, but if you have one of those coming on, you got something other coming in. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you come down here and you let us know. You got 2,000 characters to let us know. Okay? In that deal, being real simple, see, this is for us as members, so we can do better, so we can actually, celebrate with you. Please list the type of anniversary you're celebrating along with the date, month, and year, right here. For those that are getting ready to graduate, right here. For those that got an upcoming wedding, right here. You're going to put that information in so we can have it. You're going to give us the information you want us to post for us to do. And Mr. Cooper is building a new website. It's going to have a members only section. So only the members will be able to see this. Say it again. Only the members will be able to see this. You have to go in there and log in with your membership. You all should have a QR code. If you don't have that, you can't remember what you did. You need to get in touch with us because you have a QR code. I just did another one for a young lady just got in. A membership was paid back in last year, but just actually filled out the form just this month. Okay. It's weird, but it happens. Okay, when you're getting married, would you like to add anyone? So if you're a caregiver, so you're filling that out for your mom, your dad, who probably, they can't do it, or you got some children. You can put that down here, just say yes. If it's not, then just click in here and say no. It is a requirement. If you're not a caregiver, just say no, not at this time. If you are a caregiver, put down there what title you have. Either you're the parent, the grandparent, the guardian, whatever you may be, or the child. Caregiver, please provide your first and last name, your first and last name, because you're actually putting on here the person you're going to be taking care of. The person you're taking care of, you're going to put here their first and last name. Is the person a minor, 17 years old? You need to let us know so we'll know if we're dealing with children. We do not want to be contacting children under 17, okay? Also provide the date of birth of that caregiver. Just the month and the day, especially if you're doing birthdays, because we need to know when is their birthday. Okay, so this is just for us. Caregiver, please type if you're celebrating along with the month, day, and year, if it's an anniversary, if it's graduation. Now, this is for the people you're caring for, not for you. You already did that at the top. Also, if they're getting ready for a wedding, you got some parents or somebody that's getting ready to get married, and right here is important. How do you wish to receive your gift? Select all that apply, either by Zelle, Cash App, RNC, or other. If it's other, then you need to let us know what that other may be. Here's the example. You need to make sure you give us a Cash App tag. You need to make sure you give us the phone number or whatever your email address that may be on your Zelle account. Or if you receive an RNC, you need to give us what? Your personal RNC address. Make sure you send it to the right address. We don't want to have the money going anywhere else. You can either separate each by a comma if you're doing more than one, or you can actually put it on a different line. You can put this Cash App and then come down, so okay, this is Zelle, come down, say this is RNC. You can actually do it that way. Please make sure we understand so we don't get those 2 or 3 actually confused with the other. Please make sure the information is correct. So before you submit it, please make sure you got that direction. And also, please do what? List your gift information below. So if you're doing the Zelle, Cash App, RNC, or whatever, please list it here. This is not rocket science. It won't take you long to get this done. Then make sure you submit it. You will actually, at that point, you will actually receive an email saying that it's been completed, and we will get one to go in our database at Rhinos Nation. We do not share this information with anybody else, except for the information you gave us to actually share with everybody. Your phone number will not go out to anybody, period. This is a new form we're getting ready to do. And even though we're waiting on the website to be creation of our new website, that don't mean you can't fill it out right now, and we can start doing this now. I can actually let folks know that you got a birthday coming up or a celebration, or you are getting ready to get married. And if you want people to actually celebrate with you, this is a great way to do it. Say, hey, I'm getting married on such and such day. They got time to do it. You can shop here and here and here. I would like, send me some cash or send me some RNC. I'll take either or. So this is a way we are doing great things for our members. Always doing what? Always looking for another deal that we can do to help our people. So if y'all got birthdays, you got children who got birthdays coming up, you got children getting ready to graduate next year, you got children getting ready to graduate this year. You know, how some of y'all like to even have them graduating from kindergarten. I never understood that in my life, but you know, whatever. If you have somebody that want to actually celebrate with you and send you some RNC, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. For every one of you all, especially got children that's active members of Rhinos Nation, we will be sending your child a gift if you send us RNC number address. Now here's the key thing: we already had it because we control the RNC blockchain part. We already got it, but we got to have that written permission from you to actually send you any money, especially any child is 17 and under. But if you want us to celebrate, and if you got a birthday coming up, we'll send you coins as well. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna start out with 100 coins for every child that comes in. Every child that's got a birthday, we're gonna send at least 100 RNC. Then you know up front, we're doing that. And then, you know, that's coming straight out of RNC deal. And then I'm gonna add in a few coins from me personally. So you'll have some coin from RNC and you'll have some from Rhinos Nation, you'll have some RNC from Darrick Tucker. So I'm doing both. That's for our children. Now for our adults, I gotta work that out with Tarrus. Do we want to actually do that from Rhinos Nation? Or do I give it from me? And if he decided Rhinos Nation shouldn't be doing that, then it'll come directly from Darrick Tucker. And I got my own person. I got a whole lot of RNC. So I'm going to always lead by example. I'm not going to ever ask our members and sponsors to do something that I'm not willing to do. Now, if I'm not capable of doing, I got, you know, see, if I got Katrina on there that's doing grants, if I'm not capable of doing something, I'm not going to ask her to do something because she got the skills and I don't. I got people right now that need to be over there talking to Katrina right now because she does grants. And she told me several times back that they're getting a shortage on grants. It's drying up somewhat. I think that's kind of the paraphrasing what she said. So that means that if you're going to get a grant, you might want to be getting with her now. So, and you can use your RNC to do it. I know because she already told me you could, and I've actually sent some people to her that's actually using their RNC to actually get some grants, or a grant or some grant. I don't know how many grants. This is what you can do, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way that we can actually start doing better by us. We're going to continue to actually get more and more things done for our people. I love us enough that I will fight for us all day long. I don't care if it's got to be in-house or how I will not have to fight in-house. But if it comes down to it, we got to do that. I got no problem. But this is what we are. Okay, so let's get back to this. So those are the things that we have right now. Again, the last but not least, we are going to be going to Texas. Please try to get that done. CW, I need to talk to you about some certain things because I know you told me you do some videotaping. So I need to get with you and find out how much you would charge us to actually do the videotaping because I don't want to use anybody else when we have people on our team that actually have those skills. So I would love for you to actually videotape it. And if you could actually even go to Houston with us, I will talk to you about that as well. If you can, if you can, I would love to do that as well. So if you're willing to do that, I'm willing to pay you to actually videotape not only the one that's in Dallas, but also the one that's in Houston coming up that weekend. 2 members reached out this weekend. I appreciate the business and will refer clients to them as well. That's from Katrina. She said she had 2 clients. Only 2. That's not a lot. That's some, but that's not a lot. Because I had a whole lot of other people that already told me they can use more money. You need to be talking to Katrina if you want to get grants. Okay. Also on the personal block deal, this is the last part. This is one of the things that actually caused a lot of confusion because I was giving away money, something the government been doing for years, and actually doing what? To actually do what? Regenerate what? The economy. So what I plan on doing, and I'm still planning on doing that, and I'm doing this. I got right here in the States, 5 spots available. I'm looking for 5 Black organizations being fraternities, sororities, business organization, or community service organization, as long as they're Black. Now, who they serve, if all of the people they serve is not Black, I'm not knocking it. If you actually got a house up or you put up a shelter and you're housing people in the community, that's fine. I got no problem with that as well. Come on. So I'm looking for people. I got some phone calls that came in. I'm looking at them. I'm telling everybody the same thing. I got 5 more spots. Hey, one that went real fast because I didn't even know it was going to happen right away. So I got 5 spots available. I'm looking to grow anywhere from 50 to 100 members for each one of those. So they can be anywhere from 250 to 500 new members. That also not only helps us economy-wise, but also help us as power. To have more members on our team will make us even more powerful. That means a lot of people are actually patronizing more about business owners. I know business owners should not have a problem with that. And then also the coming in and actually buying more coins mean what? Our coin value of because of the utility actually makes it even more powerful, meaning that it can actually grow in value. I still don't see the problem with it. I'm only talking about 5. I'm not talking about 1,000. I'm talking about 5 different organizations. We're actually looking right now. So if you bring a company in, let me tell you how this is going to work. I've already talked to people. I think they're going to be great at getting this done, but I'm just letting everybody know right now, looking for 5. That's basically going to be my cutoff. The bonus is if you can close that deal, I mean, that I don't have to do any of the work except for actually help them set up or whatever. But if you can close the deal, if you bring in an organization, you can get 50% of that closed trade. That means if you bring in somebody that say gets a $10,000, it's less than $10,000, say if it's 15 or 20,000. If it's $20,000, I'm going to give you 50% of their RNC, not of their own personal RNC. If they do 15, they do 20,000, do 10,000, whatever that may be. I'm going to give you exactly what they actually did as a whole and give you that 50% as well. So if they come in at 10,000, put 5,000 RNC in your account. They come in at 20,000, put 10,000 in your account. They come in at 100,000. I'm going to put 50,000 RNC in your account if you close that trade. Everybody's not good at this, so I know that's why I'm putting it up, because I want the numbers in. I don't mind. And this is coming from my personal account. That bonus deal comes from me. It's not even coming from Rhinos Nation. It's coming from my personal account on the bonus. Now, if you're not able to close, then I'm just going to pay you a referral fee. That means 20%, which is even high because a lot of people on sales get 20% for just actually doing what? The sales. You know, 20% is high for a referral deal. So if you can bring them in, and if I have to actually finish doing it and getting it done and actually closing it, okay, I'll do that. But I'm going to give you 20% of that 10, 5, or 20,000, or 50, or 100,000, whatever they spend, you're going to get only 20% of that in the RNC, in your personal account. I'm looking to get this moved, and it's going to be for a short-lived time, and only so many coins I'm putting out there. So you all can work it any kind of way you want. First come, first serve. And I already talked to a few people that know a whole lot of organizations and part of organizations. So I've got no preference. I don't care if it's Mr. Cooper, Mr. Young. I don't care if it's Tarrus, Sean, Jill, Bob, Sally, Paul, Cheddar. First come, first serve. Because it's my coins. I do what I want with them within the rules of the guidelines. Again, rules of Rhinos Nation, I'm sticking with that. Rules is I can't sell my coins to anybody outside because they're privately traded coins. I can give my coins to whoever I want. If I want to wake up one day and go to Mr. Young and say, HL, I'm going to give you 50,000 coins. I don't owe anybody an explanation for doing it. No, they my coin. I can give Mr. Young as many coins as I want. I don't think Mr. Young will call me up and say, I'm sorry, Tucker, but I can't take 50,000 more of your coins. I believe we should act your way. It ain't going to happen. Just like you can. If Tarrus got up and said he wanted to give some coins to his children got an account, he does not have to call me. He can go in there with the address. He don't need me for anything. Go in there with the address, take some coins from his account, and turn it over to his children account. That's the way this is set up. It's beautifully set up. It's created that way because I learned from Mr. Cooper and doing the research on it because that's what I do. It's going to help us generate even more power than we have right now. It's going to actually speed it up a little bit. We're getting there. But I'm looking at actually getting these numbers in, if not by the end of this month, definitely before the end of next month. I'm not planning on going down to Texas, but I already have these 5 already taken care of. That part of my deal is out. I'm working on some other steps. See, I'm taking baby steps. So these are just steps I'm taking to get to the overall picture by the end of the year. So right now, I've got 5 spots available. 5 spots available for Black organizations, being teams, businesses, social organizations, long as they're positive, long as they ain't out there doing something stupid and crazy. I'm with it. No religious organization. I'm not going to get involved in that because that's not what we do at Rhinos Nation. But if you can actually come in, and Mr. Cooper had a great idea. If the organization want to come in, they can come in and be a sponsor so they can do what? They can use their RNC right away to be able to use some of their money and keep to the side because the long term they have, and anybody that's over $10,000 worth, we're going to ask on a good faith deal for them to hold and let us actually be able to do what? Have enough money to into our liquidity pool to be able to cover every single coin we have out in circulation. Let me say that again. Every, and that means all, every, that means everyone, every, that means that we're not leaving out some, that don't mean most, every single coin we have in circulation. Because it's going to help them on the bottom end. If they got 50,000, 10, 100,000 coins, whatever it is, and they'll kid it, and it gets to $1 to $5, whatever, and then they're able to actually use some of them coins, actually sell some of them, or actually go out and do some trade with other folks. It will help the organization, because almost every organization I know, especially black owned, does what? They always doing a fundraiser. Always got a fundraiser. Why? Because almost every black organization needs what? More money. I have yet to run up on an organization say, you know what? We good. We don't need any more money. I've never met a black fraternity award and say, you know what, Tucker? We got so much money, we don't need any more. We good. I don't know any communities that walk around and say, you know what? We don't need any more money. We good. We can actually fund all of the black people here in the community. We ain't got to worry about the poor. We ain't got to worry about the people that are homeless. We got folks that actually take care of their electric bills. We got folks we can help them with their medical bills. We can help them with their utilities. We got a little brother, Mr. Tucker. We good. This is why we're here. We can't help everybody. We can do our part. I appreciate everybody for being here. We are still looking for, let me put it up as well because we're getting ready to wrap this up. We are still looking for, now I personally am looking for, let me bring this up, make sure. I'm looking and seeking an event planner. We need an event planner because this is a lot more, and I knew event planning was not easy. Don't get it twisted, because I know people that do this or do it extremely well. Those that are very good at it, and they have a skill. I'm not that person. I can go out and do the research. I can check things. I got CW checking me with some things that's in Dallas. I got Katrina checking me with some things in Houston. You know what makes this even easier? If we have an event planner on our team that I say, look, you know what, Jill, Bob, and Sally, we're looking at an event to do such and such. We would like to see if you can handle that. Let us know what it's going to do, how much it's going to cost to get it done. Boom, and let them run with it, because that's what they specialize in. We got some events coming up. We're looking at doing a thing for Labor Day. We're looking at doing a Labor Day weekend deal where we invite the Rhinos Nation family and friends. I said family and friends to our Labor Day weekend celebration. I don't know yet. We're going to have it in Memphis, Dallas, Fort Worth, or Houston yet. But somewhere in one of those three facilities, I'm looking at, and more likely probably in Memphis, because most of our people are right here at this time, but they can change easily because we're getting ready to go to Texas, and we can actually more than double our numbers just by being in Texas one weekend. Dallas Fort Worth has over 1 million black people in that area. Houston, Texas has over 3 million black people in that area. Memphis, Tennessee has around about 600,000. So you see where the numbers are different. Not that we get them all, but we're looking at trying to get 1% of those people just in those particular cities to actually join our team. And it would take years to probably get there, but I'm just telling you, the numbers are better there. And anybody get offended, but it seems like the mindset somewhat different and sometimes better, not all the time, in Texas than it is in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm just telling you from a fact, because I lived in both. I lived in both. And we got problems on both ends. Don't worry, I'm not saying Dallas, Fort Worth, or Houston is better than Memphis or vice versa. I'm just saying it's a different mindset. So we are seeking an event planner. If you know of some person or business, we will prefer business, black business owner. If you know of a black business owner that actually is an event planner, we would love for them to join our team. We're getting ready to actually go and spend thousands of dollars in Texas, in Dallas, Fort Worth, and then another thousands of dollars in Houston. And we're talking about actually covering all the food, actually paying for the event, got to pay to get down there, got to pay for the hotel. It's just old school for me. I've done it before, so this is nothing new. This is what I do. I'm going back to the old day of doing things, going out and traveling and going around the United States and actually meeting with black people directly face to face so we can get some things done. We finna move it, people. Now, if y'all aren't ready to move, just get out the way and ride along with us or get off and go somewhere else. But we're getting ready to move. But we're gonna be moving with or without you. There are a few things we are looking for event centers. We're looking for people to actually have in camping ground. We're looking at doing a lot of different things when it comes to having events. We want to have events every single year and throughout the year. I'm looking at having events for us as, once a month through different cities where we can get together and just have an outing. Just a regular outing where we can go to maybe a black-owned restaurant and sit down, just hang out and just, fellowship with one another, do those kind of things. Go having like a bowling night maybe one night, or whatever we can do. There are things we can do that we can become strong as a people, and we don't always have to spend a lot of money, because sometimes our nation gonna pay for it, and sometimes the things are free. Sometimes we just do a thing and we go to the park and hang out at the park and actually just have the food catered or whatever, or like we did in the old days, just people bring food to to the, and I hate to sound say picnic because I hate that word, but the cookout. You all that understand Black history understand why I don't like the word picnic. Okay, there's certain things I just don't say. So that's me. I appreciate you all for coming. Now, Tarrus, King, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is there anything that you would like to add? Now, Tarrus is, as you all saw, of the three board members, Tarrus is one of the other board members that we have. Is there anything that you'd like to say to our people, King, before we shut it down for this evening?
No, I think you about covered everything. Nothing to say right now.
Tarrus is, let me put it this way, he's a lot more mild than I am, but don't let the smooth taste fool you. He's not one to be played with either. So I've seen him in action. He's not to be played with like that. But he's a very nice guy, very kind guy, excellent business partner. I didn't know him. I don't think it was more than 2 years before I asked Tarrus to join our board. I mean, he came in swinging. He's one of those people that I know if I need his help, he's there. I don't have to ask. He's there. Tarrus is a person. If you need somebody to talk to, Tarrus is the person to call. If you need somebody to work on your computer, Tarrus is the person to call. If you need somebody for some business instruction, doing your LLC and corporation deals, Tarrus is the person to call. Tarrus is great at what he does, and he stays in his lane. And he's a very humble kind of guy. He's one of the best board members we have. We only have 3, but he's one of the best board members we have on. We're good. Mr. Cooper, you got anything you want to tell about? Not only we got the new web, I know we got the new website. We got a lot of different things that are going to go on that new website. There's some things that I didn't even know he put together. He brought it to me, and I was like, oh man, fantastic. I can't wait to see it actually done. You still there with us, Mr. Cooper?
Yes, sir. Just to kind of reiterate, you hit upon the major things. Our own social network, of course, everything behind a member firewall. So certain content will be publicly viewable. Other content, other features, other functionality, including interactions with RNC, our own mini social media type of event, whole new member directory, members listing page, more opportunities, e-commerce store built directly in, grouping, socialization, social media sharing, just everything. We're pulling out all the bells and whistles.
It's gonna be awesome, people. Mr. Cooper's no joke. If you don't know Mr. Cooper, get to know Mr. Cooper. But you all that need website, and make sure I'm right on this, Mr. Cooper. Are you also designing websites for any other of our sponsors that's on our team, or is just a rare thing that you're doing for us?
Oh no, I'm open and available for anyone that's interested in getting started, especially getting your existing website or even one that we can build for you set up to accept RNC.
So all you people that don't have a website right now, please get in touch with Mr. Cooper. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be very important because it's gonna be hard to compete if you don't have a website. Because we're gonna be doing so many things, and it's easy for people to shop when they are comfortable shopping opposed to when you're comfortable shopping. And sending you on social media don't cut it. Because those folks can shut you down anytime they want. I've been shut down so many times I can't keep count. Not because I'm negative, I'm doing anything, I'm out there half naked or doing anything, switching my butt. I'm not doing all that stuff. I just said we're doing something pro-black, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm shut down. And they don't even give me a notice like they used 2 years ago. Now they're just like, I'm as off. I can't, my password don't work. I can't get in there whatsoever. And it just happened to me just a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not even trying to go back to them. I'm waiting on a black social media company that's being built. I'm getting ready to move everything I got over there. I'm through and tired with these white folks. When it comes to that social, well, I'm saying the white businesses. When it comes to that, they can't control what I do around here. They're going to control what we do here. We don't give them that kind of power. We need to, black folk, we need to step away from them. Stop giving those people their power to actually control us and tell us what we can do and what we can do. They don't own us. Those days are long gone. We're here. Anybody on here, about shorthand before we get off here tonight, because I really wanted to do this, because we got some great business on. I mean, we got some business on I'm looking at right now. Anybody on here that's not a member, by a show of hands, how many of you all are patronizing, shopping with any of our black business owners that's on our team right now? Even though if they may not be on the call. By a show of hands, how many of you all are reaching out and supporting these black-owned businesses instead of giving their money to those other folks? They're actually spending some money with the black business owners we have on our team. That's not a sponsor. I want you to actually talk to just the general member. Right? Anybody at this time? Tarrus, come on, man. I said, those that are not business owners, put your hand down. Nobody? All right. Since Tarrus' hands are already up. For those that are business owners, by a show of hands, how many of you all are patronizing any other businesses that's on our team as of today? Not you thinking about doing it, but you already doing it. By a show of hands. Anybody? Okay, I see 2. I see 3. I'm one of them. I'm 4. Anybody else? That's not good. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 companies, 9. I got 9 companies on here right now. I can see, unless I'm missing somebody. There's 9 companies. And we got 4 out of the 9 that's patronizing Black businesses on our team. Those are not good numbers. So why are we complaining? We could be doing better. And don't tell me that, oh, well, I can't find them. They got anything I want. Mr. Cooper has a company where sell all kind of retail stuff. I bought a lot of stuff from Mr. Cooper. I bought stuff from Mr. Cooper I gave away for gifts. Mr. Cooper came on here and gave away gifts. He gave a lot of gifts away at the end of this year. And spent it to the children. We even gave away coins to the children. Mr. Cooper and Rhinos Nation. We both did. This is how we get better. By start actually supporting one another. Sometimes it's best just to get out the way and just look. You see somebody doing something that's positive and good, just support them or get out the way. Let's stop always trying to actually slow people down or criticize or pretend we're smarter than them. A lot of times we're not. Stop fooling yourself. We're not. I'm no smarter than Mr. Cooper. I'm not smarter than Mr. Tarrus. I'm not smarter than Katrina. I'm not smarter than these people. They're great at what they do. I don't get in their way. I have not one time. But Trina, can you still hear us, Queen?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Has there ever been one time I called you up and told you how you should be able to write grants? Have I ever instructed you how to run your business?
No, sir, you haven't.
Never been a day. But I did after this went and spend some coins with you, didn't I? I ain't asked any questions. You told me, well, except for how many, what you're doing, and then you told me that, and I went and I paid, not for myself now, mind you. I paid for people I don't even know.
This is true.
I paid for people to go and get grant money that I don't have a clue who they are. I paid for people to go in and get grant training. I've yet to understand who they are, what they're doing, what they plan. Because I'm supporting our queen. I ain't tell her how to run it. She told me what she was doing. I decided if I wanted to be part of it, I just gave her the money for it. I gave her the coin. I said, here you go. That's it, baby. This is how you do it. I'm leading by example. This is what we do. Now I'm getting ready to bring in another lady that's going to actually do a lot of administration work. For you all that need some assistance for administration work, please reach out and talk to this sister. Her name is Doris Miller. She's actually on our team. You can go to the website and find her on there. She's an administrative assistant. But you all that can't do all, don't have all the time, because we only have 24 hours. And I understand you can do the work, but it's even better when you don't have to. Pay somebody to do that that actually can do it probably more efficient and actually can do it better while you actually using your creative juices to do other things to build a business. Pay somebody that love doing just that to make sure they can take care of your administrative part. Because it takes almost 6 hours out of a day just for the administration part. I spend most of my day doing that today. And I called and told her, I said, what are you doing? She said, well, I'm doing that. I said, are you still doing it? Because she had a thing going on. She said, yeah, I'm up and running. I said, okay, but I need to hire you since you didn't, come to me. And I'm tired of being the matchmaker for you all. I shouldn't have to actually do this. I just talked to CW and he said, nobody's advertising with him yet. But I've had people call me up and say, hey, I need to advertise in Dallas for work. Why are you not talking to Mr. Whitaker? He's actually on the call. You don't have to actually call me and ask me, can you do something with Mr. Whitaker? He's here. The man is not deaf and dumb. He can hear you. And he can see you. You want to do some advertising with him, contact Mr. Whitaker. I'm doing it. I gave him money to advertise. Just what we do. I'm looking at supporting every business on here at all times, every time we can. But you know how to make that train run a lot faster? The team supports those companies. The team support Mr. Woodard, Tarrus, Justin, Katrina, Cheddar, Fran, Jonna, Gourmet Cooking, HL. What? This is how we do this. Okay, it says CW editing video content for me in January. Amazing work. Oh, already did some work for you in January. Fantastic. See, this is what we're talking about. I love you all. Let's reach out and get more members in. The more members we have, the more it's going to be. Now, I'm again, dusting off the old Tucker. I'm looking for companies that want to join our team. I'm getting ready to go to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston. I'm looking for Black-owned businesses that want to be on our team. I'm not looking at those folks that don't want to be on my team, and I'm giving them money. If they figure like, and I'm not knocking anybody for not wanting to be here. You make the decision what's best for your company. I'm gonna make the best decision for Rhinos Nation. If you don't feel like this is a good place for you, then I shouldn't be at your place either. That's the way I feel. Because I want you all to actually experience other Black people and Black companies all over the United States, and then we want to go worldwide. Because trust me, this ain't the only place in the United States. We can reach a little further than that. We're looking at traveling and doing a lot of things, and Rhinos Nation is gonna pay for a lot of things. We are getting ready to shut it down. We have 20 billion plus RNC, 20 million. Our max was 21 million. We are a wealthy company. If you all don't understand how that works, we are a wealthy company at 21 million, not even at $1 yet. So the more we sell, the more powerful it becomes. The more powerful we become, the more we can do in our community. The more we can do in our community, the more we can have reach out and more business owners. The more we can help more business owners, the more business owners can reach out and help the people in the community. It works as a fine, well-oiled machine, as a absolutely fantastic team. We are here to support one another. Don't get it twisted. We know we're gonna have a fight ahead of us. I just don't want to be doing it in-house if we don't have to, because we're going to have to fight the folks on the outside. And I don't want you to fight those people. If you need to, bring it to me. I'm skilled to do that. We're not talking about fit fights or weapons and that. I'm talking about right here with this mind. I'm not concerned about them folks actually having a problem with us doing what we do. I'm not trying to reach out and help the whites and or the other folks. This is about helping Black people. Anybody got a problem with that? We can have a discussion all day long. They don't want to have a discussion. I'm not the Negro they want to actually have a meeting with. I'm that guy that can take care of Black folks. I'm equipped to do that. I've been since I was a little boy. I've been educated and trained on actually studying and reading up on Black people and living that life. We're here to do that. So I know it's going to take, that's why we say Rhinos Nation, a thick skin for actually be able to pull it off, because we know they're coming out of it. I don't want you to be concerned about that crap. You got somebody to say, hey, they always talking about, why y'all doing it for Black? Send them our way. Send them our way. We'll have a conversation. It won't take long. It won't take more than an hour. We'll be through in about 15, 20 minutes at the most, and we'll be done. They'll basically never call me again. They don't want to have that discussion. I know too much history. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. Rhinos Nation been around going on 15 years. It's taking steps to get to where we need to be. Come this time next year, we should be on another playing field somewhere, and maybe where Katrina wants to be. Katrina said we should be into over $1,000. She would like to see us over $1,000 a coin by, I guess, this time next year when she's trying to retire. I have no problem with that Queen's dream. If we get there, fantastic. I'm not knocking it at all. But I'm telling you all this. Well, I have some plans in place if you wish to do that. If you got better plans, do that. But if you're an individual, it would be probably best to have at least 20 to 50,000 coins to the side. And there's 3 different, is it platform, Mr. Cooper? Because I usually get those twisted when it comes to the Exodus deal.
Portfolios.
Portfolios. It's 3 different portfolios. I don't know why I always like to call them platforms. It's 3 different portfolios on your Exodus wallet if you got an Exodus wallet. You can have one for your personal business, for your personal self, as well as one for your business. You can have one for your personal as well as what you're going to be spending, your everyday spending. And you actually have one, if you wish, if you don't have a business, you can have, okay, this is my long-term investment deal, where I'm putting it to the side and I'm never touching that RNC. Because I want it, when it hits $1, I want these coins to be worth $1. When it hits 5, 10, 20, $100, get to the word, but Trina wants it to 1,000. I've got these coins in place, 20 to 50,000 coins. You are going to be in another financial mindset as well as financial setting if you got 20 to 50,000 coins put aside when that happens. Instead of saying, man, I got 1,000 coins. I wish I'd done what you wish you could have, should have done. It's gone. If you're a business owner, it'd be ideal, be here to have 50 to 100,000 coins minimum in your separate investment account, not your everyday spending, 50 to 100, because that puts you on another field where you don't have to go out and beg anybody for money because you got 100,000 or 50,000 or 200,000 coins set up there. And Rhinos Nation at that time, even if they were sitting at $10 a coin, that is some money you do not have to go and ask any white corporation for money to fund your business. You don't have to do it. And we're bringing more people in that got a whole lot more ideas than I do. Mr. Cooper's coming in with things that's going to be rocking everybody's world. We got other companies coming in that's going to be selling houses, cars, real estate, merchandise, all kind of products, clothes, things that nature that we could be buying and never have to spend their money again. And if you all haven't seen these commercials, they keep running these commercials through. I guess some of you all are missing, but they're saying that the economy is getting away from the fiat dollars. I saw another one just today, getting away from the fiat dollar. And they did it so smooth, like it was no big deal. Y'all gonna be surprised, but the banks are doing something new and it's coming up with different. Watch, they telling you these things are getting ready to happen. So while we still running out that fiat dollars, the white community, the white business structure is already put out there. They're doing their best to get away from it 100%. And where are you gonna be sitting when this gone? Not the only one. It's actually, you can go and read about this stuff. For you all that like to read, you can actually, there's videos out. They be sending these commercials through all the time. They letting you vote. There are major banks right now in the United States already said they taking steps to get away from what? Fiat currency. The major banks, not the little nickel mom and pop banks. They already saying they're getting ready to start doing what? Injecting what? Cryptocurrency and getting ready to walk away from fiat dollars. And the country's already said they got a whole organization put together that they're getting ready to get away from fiat dollars 100% and go strictly crypto. These are other whole countries, not companies, countries. And we still running out to the fiat dollars. I understand it's a tool we need to use to pay our bill, but you can actually sell right now. I've actually had coin from, I'm looking at some of y'all right now. I bought coin from a whole lot of you. Y'all bought coin from Rhinos Nation, and I personally have bought coin from some of you all right here. I've given away coins, I've sold coins, I've purchased coins, I traded with coins. So don't say that, well, you can't do anything with your coins, because that'll be a lie, because you can't. But Trina has accepted coins, CW has accepted coins, Mr. Cooper has accepted coins, Tarrus has accepted coins, HL has accepted coins, Richard Graphics has accepted coins. And a lot of these companies have actually used coins to buy other products and services. Okay, we can get that done. Appreciate and love you all. Anybody got anything, comments before we get off of here? I love you all. We're doing everything we can to get this done. I will have this out on the video by tomorrow at the latest. You're looking at getting your membership in. If you're looking to read or upgrade your membership, please do that now, because we got a special running right now at 50% off using RNC. If you're looking at actually upgrading your sponsorship, please do that now, doing the same thing, 50% off using your RNC. That's a $500 savings. That's just off the top. Remember that the coins are only at 35 cents a coin. That means you're going to even save more money using the RNC. People, we put it out there for the user. And this is going to change as we grow. So for all you people out there that have any questions, whatever, go to our website. It will be renewed. Don't worry, the same domain name will still be there, rhinosnation.com. When we put in a new site, we will let you know in advance when we do it. We'll actually bring it out so you can actually see it. I want nobody to be startled and say, hey, I pulled it up and I don't even understand. I didn't know we had a new site. Yes, Gourmet Butter Rolls. I see your hand up, Queen. Question?
Good evening. Yeah, I'm gonna need some assistance with I'm sorry, I'm still not
No problem. Okay, what you got? What you need help on?
completely focused. Reinstating, and I have not been shopping
Okay.
with the Rhino Nation partners, but before my the incident and turmoil happened, I did speak to Mr. Cooper that I wanted to do some things I need to get from him and Brother
Okay.
HL. And I also want to thank Brother HL for reaching out in the kind words. I couldn't respond back on my line. They were making some repairs or whatever adjustments from the text message I received and the kind words on the demise of my cousin. So I appreciate the RNC family for your prayers and your kind words. I really do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Queen. Oh, I don't know if we can put that on the celebration deal, but I know there's other time where there are things that come up in funerals or whatever. I didn't think of that. Yeah, there'd be another way that we can actually support those folks that have, loved ones that passed, because sometimes we need help with that. So that's another thing. We can probably put that in our peace of mind benefit deal that we have. So we want to do that. Please make sure that you keep in touch with folks. Call folks up sometimes, see how they're doing. I know some of y'all young people say, well, we need to send out text messages. Okay, I'm old school. I don't, that's fine. If you feel comfortable doing that, but just check in on people sometime. Because you never know if someone's having a bad day. Just you call them saying, hello, how you doing? Sometimes can lift a person's spirit. And a lot of time, boy, that's priceless. You can't spend enough money to make some people having a bad day feel better. And we can do that. It doesn't cost any money to pick up a phone. You're already paying the phone bill. Just pick up the phone and call and say, hey, how you doing today? Appreciate you calling and check and see how you're doing. That's it. Nope. Didn't want anything except for just speak to you, see how you're doing. Trust me, long way. Long way. I appreciate you all. Anybody have anything to say before we get off here? We got Fran Ford is on here that's got a fantastic company. She's going to actually be presenting her business here to a lot of our people. She does a lot of deals when it comes to, I believe, virtual offices and things of that nature. So fantastic lady. Oh, and she is a professional chef. I don't know if she's still doing any cooking, but she's a professional chef. She's done some events for us as well that I paid her to do. There was no volunteer deal. She's a chef and we paid her and she's absolutely fantastic. We got some seriously skilled people here.
And you paid very well, thank you.
I did what?
I said, and you paid very well, thank you.
You have to tell me that part. That's okay. Yeah, I don't nickel a dime anybody. I believe in making sure that not only that, also I like to give out bonuses and actually, hey, for doing a great job here. Here's some extra money. I appreciate you doing a fantastic job, especially when I don't have to have a headache and you get the job and did it on time, got in, made everybody happy, and please, and you were professional about it. Man, yeah, I'll pay you some extra money in a hobby. Don't make no difference to me. Money's a two. I don't give a rat's behind it. Step for just a two. So there's some new companies coming in. We got some people that's on here. We got a lot of good business owners. Please let's stop patronizing one another. Have a good day. I need to talk to Katrina and CW. I'll be calling you all immediately after I get here. Anybody else got anything to say before we shut it down for this evening? I just heard somebody say something. Have a most wonderful day. We'll be back come Saturday afternoon for our business deal. We're looking at closing out some more businesses and bringing in. Please help us find those people that actually, I'm looking for sales reps. I forgot to say that. I'm looking for professional sales rep. I did say that. I'm looking at doing 50%, not just for just my own personal deal. We need some professional salespeople on our team. We need some professional salespeople on our team that can go out and help us bring in more Black business owners. And I'm willing to pay very good money for them. And as Fran said, I don't pay just to, the little nickel and dime. I don't scheme on giving folks money. You do a great job, you will never have to worry about getting the money from us. We pay handsomely. And I mean very, very well. So, matter of fact, if I can give the money away without even doing anything to help boost up other people, I don't mind paying you for doing the service for Rhinos Nation. So we are looking for sales people. If you know some professional sales people, please bring them up. If you are one, please contact them. If you know somebody that got an event planner deal, event place, I saw your hand go up, Ms. Alfred. I don't know what that means. So what does that mean? That you're a salesperson or are you looking at doing sales or what? You have to tell me. I don't read minds. Shaking your head. I don't know what that means. Unmute your phone and tell me. I'm a country boy. I do things. I'm
I was going to send you a message. Yeah, yes, I do have a large background in sales.
Well, we need to talk as soon as possible. Matter of fact, if you can do it, I'll push CW to the side for right now to get this Dale thing done. CW's cool with me. We talk a lot anyway. I can talk to CW later. We okay with that, CW?
I'm sure.
CW, I ain't got no problem with that. You available as soon as we get off the call, Ms. Afton?
Yes,
Do I
I
have
am.
your number? Do I have your
I
number?
was just about to say, you can call her and I'll talk to you in the morning, if that will help.
Oh, see that? We don't
That's
look.
fine. I'm in a
look
loud
at the-
spot.
I'm sorry, CW, what you said?
I said that's fine. I'm in a loud spot.
Okay. So, Ms. Alford, I don't have your number, I don't think. You have my phone
I'll
number?
put it. I think I do. Is it start with a 901?
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot of 901s. That's gonna be too
Wait, hold
broad.
on. I got a text message earlier. 901-491-7529.
It's me. So soon we get off here, you call me, we
Yeah,
have a
you text
conversation.
me earlier. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Sounds great.
All right,
Mhm.
everybody else good? Okay, CW, I'll be calling you tomorrow. CW, I need to find out, are you okay with actually doing a video, not only for Dallas-Fort Worth, but if you're willing to travel to Houston for to do that deal. If you are fine, if not, let me know. I want to make sure I get some professional video deal done for that because that would be our first live event. So I want to do that. If you're okay with that. Katrina, I got your deal for your girl that came in
The
that's got
caterer.
the center for the membership.
Yes.
She gave me a number that she filled out the form, but I don't know if that's her cell number or her office number, but I got her QR code that I need to send to her. I can send to you and you can send to her, but I need to have a conversation with her as well as soon as possible also, but I don't want to ever go behind anybody's back that's bringing me somebody. If it's something you can do to close that deal out and get it done, I'm all happy for that, but I did finish a QR code.
Okay.
You know, everybody got their own RNC, I mean, the Rhinos Nation QR code. Personal
Okay.
membership.
I'm about to say, I will, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to call her, I can definitely let you call her, or if you want me to do it, that's fine. Just tell
However
me.
you do. We'll talk tomorrow on that.
Okay, 9. Can I call you at 9?
9 o'clock, Queen. Yeah, child. I've
Okay,
been
because you'll be first on my list. The rule is if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. Let me put it on my calendar right now.
I'm about rules. I got no problem with that. Call me at 9. That's 9 in the morning, right?
Yes, sir.
Call me at 9 in the morning, Queen. You can
Okay.
call me. I'll be up there. CW, I know you about what? 1 o'clock? CW, 1 o'clock.
That's right, one.
1 o'clock. See, I like to know when to call people. Business on before we get off the call. Anytime you're doing business with somebody, always put the emphasis on you. Don't ask them, okay, call me when you have opportunity. No, let them know, look, I like to be able to call you. What's a good day and time? Why? Because it kills the cold call. And so when you do call, I got in my book, say, why? Because I already asked, Trina, we already got a conversation. Our conversation is tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's already set. So I don't leave it, and she's learned it as well. I don't leave it for you to guess when you're going to call me. There is no guessing to the business. Either you know or you find out. So when it comes to actually getting in touch with somebody, whatever our life comes up all the time. If you don't tell somebody, they can forget. So when you do that, make sure you reach out to somebody and say, look, okay, CW, what's the best time for me to give you a call? I ain't got to ask CW why, because I've been doing it with CW so long. I know 1 o'clock is the best time to call him, unless he's got something going on that day, but I know not to call him before 1. Build that rapport with other people so you know. That's why we want to have these events as well, and the social events where we get to know one another better. May God continue to bless you all. I look forward to you. Have a great day. I look forward to talking to you all come Saturday. Good night. Call me, Ms. Alfred. Good night.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.